Hi, this is Missy Robertson, co-author of The Women of Duck Commander. The inspiration for writing this book, I feel, is because the women are not front and center on the television show. People are always wanting to know more about us and more about our relationships with our leading men. So this was a great opportunity for us to get our own stories, kind of how we were raised, our own families, and how we live our lives with our men. I wanted to read the audiobook myself because I feel like that it will be a great thing for my children to hear, not just to read it themselves, but to hear Mom talking about the way we live our lives and the openness that we have in our family, and to pass that down to generations. I also think that it's great for our listeners to hear it in our voice because it brings a personalness to it instead of just reading words on a page. It really is about our own lives, just like they see on TV. They hear us and they see us on TV. So I feel like we just will make a better connection with our viewers and the readers once we've done this ourselves. Recording the audiobook, when I messed up, I could say, let's go back and try that again. And when you have a live camera on you, you're pretty much, it's all or nothing right there. So we can kind of perfect the audiobook much better than we can on the TV show. Well, Jace and I met when we were very young, basically at church. The tips that I have, number one is to keep God centered from the time you say I do all the way until you die, and you will have a very successful marriage. It will not always be easy. It's not that you're not going to have ups and downs and bumps and craters in the road, but if you both keep your eyes on Jesus as the author and perfecter of your own life, then you will have a successful marriage. The core value, I believe, that governs our life is our faith in Christ. We know that because of His sacrifice, Him dying for us and forgiving us every single day of the crazy and stupid and selfish things that we do, we cannot withhold that forgiveness from each other. Because of that forgiveness, we know that we're not perfect. We know that other family members are not perfect. But if we give that forgiveness and we expect it from someone else, it really does make life a whole lot better. And I would say forgiveness and faith are the core values of my life. I really hope that the listeners will see that our family is not perfect and that we don't claim to be perfect. We don't even claim to be special. We're just someone that God feels like He can use to further His kingdom. And He has used some very different ways in doing that, including a national television show. So, we have a lot of humor in our family, and people really tend to gravitate, of course, towards that. If you think about your own life, you want to, have fun in life and do things that make you feel good about yourself and have a better outlook on life. And we try to portray that with each other in our family and show that to everyone else. And so I really hope that the listeners of this book will get that from us, but will also understand that we have a very serious side when it comes to loving each other and loving our God.